Hopefully the fucking camera stays there, dude. This is kind of wild.
Yeah,
we both get our own microphone. We don't have anything in between us.
This is kind of, yeah.
It's more like a normal conversation.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I was scared to do the first one with it. Well, the one after I was yelling. I don't know why. I was kind of nervous. It's kind of weird.
What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I rip that?
Yeah.
And then can I have one of these?
Yeah.
I sound like a needy bitch, but I haven't tried one of these wintergreens yet.
Actually, they're not bad. Honestly, I know they work because I've been putting one in the morning. Not like right when I wake up. Do you still put one in right when you wake up? That's crazy you do that. But
you know damn well I'm putting, well, not right when I brush my teeth first, and then I.
That's the only thing? You don't give it like 20 minutes or nothing?
Nah, dude.
Jeez.
Well, sometimes I get in the truck, but
and then
I'm usually fiending, dude. I'm like, by the time
I
get
why you're fiending? You pull one in every time you wake up, so your brain is like, I need it.
Bro, that's how I am, bro. This is what I'm saying.
But I give it like 45 minutes. I take the caffeine pill and I put one of these in. This thing makes me forget to breathe a little bit. You feel it like heavy on them. You should. I'll give you one of these to put in the morning.
You're gonna fucking kill me in the morning.
Yeah.
The caffeine pill's probably. See, there's upsides to the caffeine pill because the reason I don't like coffee with my Zyn is, well, I do put. I usually have a Zyn in, and then it's usually an old Zyn, and then I'll drink my coffee if I have coffee.
The coffee Zyn combo is.
It's good, but then the coffee flavor washes the Zyn flavor out. You know,
yeah,
that's
what I want. I want less Zyn flavor.
Why do you hate the Zyn flavor, dude?
I don't know. Sometimes it gets me, and I'll have one in for like 2 hours or something. You know, when you lock into like a flavor. So what the hell? Get these goddamn shoes out of here. But other times, the moment I swallow like 3 wintergreen spits, I'm like, I don't like it anymore.
You're not a flavor guy, huh?
I'm not like it.
You just don't like mouth pleasure.
Yeah, I don't like sweets. Yeah, I'm not like a huge foodie.
Yeah, that's a good point. You don't eat much chocolate or nothing.
I don't like sweets very much. Sweets are, yeah.
You like
sweets
cake?
Kind of freak me out. No.
Really?
No, I don't really fuck with cake that much. I like brownies more than I like cake.
Brownies are pretty fire, though.
Brownies is like the sweet that I fuck with.
Brownies is something that I think everybody fucks with, especially if you get high enough, dude. You get high enough, brownies
might get you high enough.
That's true. Oh my god, dude. I wish we could cook edibles in here. That'd be so fucking badass.
You ever had one of those that knocks you on your ass like that?
I don't think so.
I've had some homemade cookies that have killed me before.
I've had some edibles, but I don't think any of them were really good.
That's the problem, is you got to buy like 4 of them, so you get like 3 duds, but then you get the one ripper where you're just like...
Yeah, well, I guess the edibles from the fucking Dispo's pretty good, but they don't sound like brownies and
I don't
shit.
know, they gave me tummy hurty.
That's true. It's all sugar, dude.
Yeah, it's sucrose.
Maybe that's what fucks your stomach up about beer, because it's like all sugar.
Yeah.
It's like a giant glucose dump.
I don't need any like cake or bread, like a whole lot like that or shit, and then I'm just drinking like 5 slices of cake. My body's like, what the fuck? And that's 1 beer. And then I'm drinking 3 more, and my body's like...
Is that like scientifically accurate?
According to me, yes.
Okay,
I am the experts. Trust
you
the
are
science. Do you not trust the science?
You're Anthony Fauci.
I like that guy.
Bro, I thought you were just being a pussy until...
About what?
About like waking up at 3 a.m. and like the Chance Nielsen effect. That's what I call it.
What are you talking about?
I've been calling it the Chance Nielsen effect.
What is it?
It's when you wake up at 3 a.m. and your fucking stomach feels like it's about to explode, and so you go and projectile shit and vomit. That's the Chance Nielsen effect, dude.
Yeah.
But like,
it does happen every once in a while. Yeah,
I named it that after
Modelo's do that. Bro. Sometimes I can sneak away with like a couple BLs, or like what's the one, like Red's apple ciders or those Stella Artois ciders.
Oh, those are good.
And I can have some of those and not really like, my tummy won't be too much hurty. But the Modelos make tummy hurty bad.
It's a lot of carbonation, dude.
They're
fucking Thomas got this one beer that was, it was like, he called it this like prime Mexican beer. It was, I don't even know what it was called, dude, but it was shit. Like the carbonation in that is insane, dude.
Is that what beers, they do? They just crank it up on the carb?
Maybe, because I was chugging, you know how I chug beer. I chugged like 2 of those, bro. My stomach was hurting already. I cannot.
And your chug is like You're pretty much taking 2 drinks out of it and finishing it in 2.
Um,
Because your normal drinks, you're finishing a beer in like 10 drinks.
You think so?
I don't know. It might be less.
That's crazy.
Because your drinks are this. Ready? Time me. Pull out your stopwatch. It's like a 4-second fucking. You're like, and you put it down, and I'm like, what? I pick it up and it's halfway empty. Twice at least.
I fill my whole mouth, and then I just.
Nah, it's more than that. I hear that when you do it, and you do it a couple times.
I just do that with every drink, though. That's how you drink.
You go hard with. Yeah,
everything.
You like the mouth pleasure and shit.
I do.
Yeah.
Water gives me mouth pleasure now. It's kind of insane. Just because it has no taste and it's cold. I kind of like it.
You just start.
It's weird, dude. When I'm feeling fucked up at work, like to this morning, dude, I was fucking tired as shit. Probably from the beer last night, but I was fucking tired as hell. But when you go and hit that water, like every 15 minutes, I'll go and get a drink of water. And then I'm going to the bathroom like every fucking 30 minutes because I got to piss. But the water it's like a dopamine hit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets me through the day.
I've been just trying to like stay well lubricated. Just drink hella water all the time.
It's good for you.
Because dehydration is like pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't drink you got to be drinking water, man.
Yeah, and your brain's the last thing
What is
to
it, like
hydrate.
your body weight or something in water?
I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, my phone's up there.
Pull it up.
Pull it up, cheesy.
I threw my phone. I don't even know. Oh,
Let's find out how much water.
How much water am I supposed to be drinking in a day? That's probably
4
loud.
liters.
I forget the microphone's right here. I got to be careful.
Yeah, it's all right.
I
was screaming into it. That's
why would you give me in milliliters? 3.7 liters.
3.7.
So you know those sodas, like those big 2 liters. It's almost like 2 of those 2 liters.
That's a lot of water. It's like 2 lungful
you
water.
Water, yeah. It's like, what is that? It's gonna be like 7 water bottles or something.
Is that a scam by BigWater though? Because
be a scam
back
by
in the day, bro, they were drinking alcohol and pop. They were drinking all kinds of shit. And they were just fine.
Who owns BigWater?
Is there an answer?
Blue Triton Brands.
Whoa, there's an answer to
is
it.
Typically referred to large-scale bottled water companies, and currently the largest bottled water company in the U.S. is Blue Triton Brands, previously known as Nestle Waters. Ooh,
They changed their shit for some reason. Probably because they didn't want the chocolate associated with the water. That's not a good move.
Blue Triton Brands. Let's see what's going on. Our whole world is water. What it says immediately. Blue Triton Brands Jews?
Jews own this shit? Probably.
Is a subsidiary of Nestle.
So they just changed the name.
It's owned by One Rock Capital. I guarantee you that's owned by BlackRock.
BlackRock. That's crazy. We can't even talk about this stuff. I'm just kidding. Isn't it kind of weird that we have like YouTube overlords? Because if we say certain words, they'll take shit down.
We have YouTube robot overlords too. It's just an algorithm. They were like, not this word, not this word, not this word.
But then if you send it in for a review, you think the algorithm's reviewing that or people are reviewing that?
Probably depends how influential you are on the
platform. That's a good point.
Why the fuck would they dedicate a whole ass person to some dumbass like us?
So, yeah.
The robot's a lot of motherfuckers. Did they say the word? Yes. Then no repeal.
Yeah, that's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
that fucking sucks, dude. It's usually just words about shit that you've gotten in your body.
Stepping on eggshells is like the worst.
I know. I hate it. I hate not being able to say what I want to say. It fucking sucks. Yeah. I may say some fucked up shit sometimes, but let me say it.
Have you looked into how hard it is to get these on Spotify?
I just don't know how. There's like the Spotify Anchor app.
Why aren't we figuring that out? We should probably figure that out.
I've looked into it.
Yeah,
it's just
that out.
I think you.
I don't know why I haven't looked into it either.
I think you have to talk to Spotify directly, dude.
Yeah, emails aren't hard, dude. Do you know how many phone calls I'm making a day?
But then again, like, there's people that I know, like rappers from Mason City, that are doing it. So I don't know
on
how.
Spotify?
Yes, I don't know how to get the fuck on there. I've researched it for podcasts. All there is like anchors, because and that's a whole different app. It's a whole different app than Spotify, and it's not on Spotify at all.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to figure this out.
It's. I don't know how the fuck. I don't think you can get a video form on there.
We don't need a video form.
I like
talking about audio. Video's good, but that's why YouTube exists.
That's true. We can upload it both places.
If it gets taken off because we say word, then it stays up on Spotify.
Yeah, but then the whole channel gets taken down. That's why we
fuck,
still
I
have
forgot
to
about
walk
that.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
YouTube
it's
does.
stupid. 3 strikes and the whole channel's gone. That's what happened when I was a kid.
We got one.
1 right now, but it goes away in like December or something. So as
Okay.
long as we don't talk
Yeah,
about
be
those one things until December, then we can talk about it anything we want. Nah.
Weird place we live in.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping like Trump and shit can fix that. You think they can?
I don't know. Probably not.
Like,
I hope so. But
they shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's an incrimination on our free speech right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, right? Because it's like YouTube's a private, well, it's a publicly traded company, but like it's owned by people. It's not like the government can't tell them what to do technically. Because then what does that mean for you?
That's true.
It works its way down.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
So what do you want? You know.
So ideally, we just have to vote with like our views. Basically, we just have to point whatever's good. Like people will just lean in that direction. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Like
Hopefully.
Jacob fucking Jones. He's drinking and smoking in a public park.
Guy?
Yeah.
That guy is pretty awesome.
He hosted a live stream the other night.
Was it
I
good?
peeked into it a little bit.
Were you like, hell yeah?
Oh yeah. He talks like a normal white guy.
He makes me want to say hell yeah. Dude.
He's reading the comments like, no, I do not currently have a girlfriend. I'm just chilling by myself and I'm
in a park at 3 p.m. and I'm drinking.
I'm going to get some water.
Oh, you can still talk.
I can still talk.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's
and
pretty
have the hiccups
badass.
at the same time. Oh, folks.
How the fuck you been feeling lately?
Not bad. Pretty decent. Actually. You? I've been smashing vitamin D though. I bet that's helping. I've been smashing like 5 of them a day, like 5,000. I think they only recommend like some, dude. It's weird. 1,000 is 125% of your daily needed. I've been taking 5 of them.
Yeah, you can take 5,000 grams milligram or UIs a day.
That's what I've been taking.
Yeah, that's good.
Why do they say it's?
That's 1 serving is 1,000. I don't know why they.
Well, why wouldn't you take as much as possible? Is there a downside to it?
You can get vitamin D poisoning, but I think you have to have a lot. But also, you get some from the sunlight. So I'm wondering how much you get from the sunlight. But we're not really outside that much.
It's got to be a different type of vitamin D. This is probably as close as you can get to the sunlight, but I bet the sunlight works in a different way. I bet it's a little different.
Well, it's just going into your body a different way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like an edible versus smoking.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I need to get more vitamins, dude. I've been worried about money, dude.
Multivitamin, iron.
I know. I've been worried about fucking money. There's just never enough. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, it's tough right now. We just gotta keep moving up, making moves. But we gotta. A lot of the problem is sometimes we get stuck in thinking on like a short time scale. So you're like, what do I got to do now? But like,
kind of how you have to think. Like you have to be present, but
you got to be strategic about it a little bit.
You have to be strategically present, and it's a hard thing to do.
If I do this, how does this affect like me in a couple of years? Something like that. You know, just kind of a lot of pressure to put on yourself sometimes.
Yeah. Plus, when you have a lot of anxiety, you're just constantly thinking about it.
And you don't even know what you want to do half the time.
Yeah. And most of your projections in the future are fucking wrong anyway. We don't know what's going to happen.
That's why you got to be careful when you move around that. Yeah.
It's really just like basic shit we can control. Like, don't get too fucked up. Don't get hooked on heroin. It's like basic shit.
How'd you learn to ride a bike?
My mom taught me.
Your mom taught you just in the driveway?
She held me up, and then I kept pedaling, and I learned.
Did you crash a couple times?
Probably. Probably. I definitely fucking was going down a hill one time when I was a kid, and I fucking pushed the front brakes.
Flipped over it?
Yeah.
Did you have the ones where if you pedal backwards, fucking skid the tires?
No, I don't think so.
You had a rear brake and a front brake?
Yeah, and I was like, shh.
Oh, I had one of the ones where it was front brake, and then you had to move the pedals for the rear brake.
Really?
If you spun the chain backwards, it would lock up the tire.
Those ones are probably better.
I like it because you just pedal fast as fuck and lock them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how old were you?
I don't remember. I've probably like blocked out most of my childhood.
What age did you move to your dad's?
I've always lived there.
But your mom taught you. It was like a weekend she had you or something.
No, they split up when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was pretty old.
Damn.
But it was kind of wild because my mom was supposed to stay in the yard. That's a funny way.
Tie her up! Make sure the knots nice and tight. I don't want her going anywhere.
We had a nice camper in the yard, dude. So she
sit. Stay down.
She had a camper in the yard.
Fuck, mom got out again. We gotta go find her. Just got a tag on her.
Tie her up.
She'll be returned. Hey, I caught your mom.
But
Anyway.
then she fucking ended up going to move in with this guy that she's with now. Which she's always been more of like a friend. She's never developed the mom characters.
Mom.
Yeah, she never developed the mom characteristics, in my opinion.
Didn't really handle business or have strong boundaries.
No.
Yeah.
Like she posted on Facebook the other day or something like, adulting's hard and something like that. It's like, yeah, everybody has to do it. Like you pay one bill and then another one comes up. Like, yeah, that's how bills work. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. I don't like paying bills and shit.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like
nobody does.
She acts more like our generation, dude. Like she whines about everything.
Yeah.
I love her, but like,
just like goddamn.
I never really like in my brain. I just don't need parents. Like, that's why I kind of like regress into a state, like especially when I'm by myself a lot. I'll regress into a state where like I think everybody hates me, and I'm like, all right, I'm by myself, and like I don't need anybody. In
I'll
my
get
brain
anxiety out of nowhere. I'll be pulling into Target. My fucking heart will be like,
really?
Like, why the fuck am I freaking out right now? Yeah.
My brain just like, it's like I've always been pretty independent. Like my parents work and I was doing my own thing, feeding myself. So it's like I basically raised myself. It felt like obviously they gave me everything I needed and they were there and they paid for everything. But like, I felt like I gave myself.
We can even slide on the table because the mic's not on the table.
Like I taught myself how to shave. I taught myself how to fucking do a lot of the shit with women. You taught me a lot as well.
Jesus, bro.
What? Like not do shit. I'm talking like talk to women and like be respectful towards them because I didn't learn that as a child, dude.
Yeah.
I was a piece of shit. Like, and I think it's because like it's a coping mechanism.
You had like we don't gotta dive into it.
No. I'm just gonna say it's like a coping mechanism to if like.
That's like the shit you saw as a kid. You were like,
yeah, if you don't feel loved, a coping mechanism, a good one is to just choose to not feel love and not give love, and then just ignore the good feelings altogether and just be an angry person.
You had a lot of like weird sexual shit that happened to you as a kid. At a pretty young age, you were exposed to like
a lot of pornography,
some weird shit. Yeah,
a lot of weird shit on porn. It's not good for kids. Like the worst that you are. It's just
that probably like subconsciously formed like somewhat of how you think about.
Plus, how my dad acts. To be fair, he's like weird, like the way he's very sexual because he's European. He's that old style European, so he's very sexual, like very outwardly spoken about it. Like he'll fucking like they're
massive hog.
Yeah, he's just a horn dog, man. Like he's very sexual person. Your parents ever show that like sexual aspects and shit?
Yeah.
My
dad's also like pretty fun. Yeah, but my dad's also funny.
They just make jokes about it.
Sometimes my dad will either crack jokes or he'll like poke fun, talk shit.
Guess who slept with your mom last night?
Pretty much.
This guy.
I think my Uncle Nate said something like that on a text message. We'll see how fast I can pull this up.
That's hilarious, dude. You're very fucking protective over your mom too, as you should be. As you should be. But I love that. Hang out with a guy. Hang out with a guy that plowed your mom.
Yeah. Uncle Nate said hanging out with a guy that plowed your mom with a selfie of him and two dorks, and one of them was my dad.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What went through your brain? Were you sad about it?
I said, yeah, okay, buddy. No, because he does that sometimes. They both do that shit.
From what I've seen, they're good people.
They're fucking sweet, dude. I wish you would have stuck around a little longer.
I'm scared of people, dude.
Yeah.
I got anxiety when you told me your girl was coming next weekend. I was like, I got scared. No, I'm terrified. I don't know why. I'm just scared of people. People terrify me.
Yeah.
I'm just not good at like socializing.
I had to force you to socialize to me, buddy. I get you.
Yeah, you did. I would have never talked to you probably if you never forced me to. And I was mad that you forced me to.
That's kind of why I figured out I had to do it then and there. Because I was like, nah, because now he's not going to respond to me, and then it'll be awkward every time I walk past. I was like,
that's true.
I gotta have him talk to me like now, otherwise he's gonna be like.
I would have just looked at you every time we walked past each other and never said a word, dude.
Yeah, because you thought I was gay.
I probably did.
You were like, who is this fucking?
Well, I just worry about that because listen, I'm not.
You're gay.
I've never met you. Yeah. I've never had this situation before. I'm like, what if this guy tries to? My anxiety fires off. I'm like, what if this guy tries to lure me into like this trap or some weird shit? I got to be prepared to be like, nah, bruh, get the fuck away from me.
Meanwhile, Candace exists.
Hey, man, that was when I was real young. I think that was because it was like.
I'm just saying, there's like, yeah, you're like, this better not get weird, but then you're over here doing weird shit.
I was doing weird shit. I wasn't proud about it.
I'm not saying you were.
Listen,
I just think it's funny.
I've done some dark things in my life. I think it's just because I'm an open person. I think you can love anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think looks really matter much. It's like what's inside of a person.
Yeah.
But I want a woman. Like, I'm not going to go after men because it just doesn't make sense evolutionarily in my brain to fucking have sex with the same gender. Like, God built two genders for a fucking reason. And now everybody's trying to be, oh, we could just cross them and fucking do this. Look, I'm a girl now. Like, what are we talking about? It's not how this fucking game works.
Yeah. People just feel the way they feel.
Yeah, I believe in transgenderism. Did you see that meme I posted the other day?
No.
It was like the B and LGBTQ means there's only two genders, and the guy ran away and said until.
I think that only means they like the two genders.
But that's what it means, dude. Bisexual means what? That you like the two genders.
You like two genders, not the two genders.
No, you like two genders. What are those two genders? Male and female. So what is a male and a female, Chance Nielsen? Explain this one to me.
Boy, you got a peener. If you're a girl, you got a beginner.
Exactly.
But
so
I don't know.
That means there's only two. Because what else? Wow, maybe there's hermaphrodites.
The thing you're not getting is they're not identifying it with like what is their body. They're identifying it with like a
mental image.
A feeling. Yeah.
Which I understand, but it's fine to have work. That's what I was kind of talking about on the solo pod I did yesterday. It's fine. Like, I've talked to you about my grandpa. The motherfucker's 70-something years old. He's got cancer. The motherfucker acts like he's never in pain. I've never heard him complain. Nothing. That generation didn't have words for depression, anxiety, all that shit. So that was just life to them. It's great to have all these words, but we get caught up on all the words and shit. Words are just stepping stones to ideas. I saw that on a quote one time. It's not mine, but words are literally just stepping stones to ideas. Well, I throw a word out there, and your brain picks it up and it understands it, and it's like, okay, I get the concept, and then you shoot something back. And we get too caught up on the physical thing. That's what I heard in the book The Divine Within by Aldous Huxley. He was talking about how we look at the world through concepts. Like, we see a tree, and we automatically think tree, wood, what we could do with it, rather than just seeing the tree itself. And that's what cuts us off from the divine within.
We box it.
Yeah, exactly. Our brain likes to box things in to make it make sense, but also it boxes us into all these little boxes that we fucking can't get out of. Because identity-wise, we're going to lose ourselves.
That's what I liked about psychedelics, is just being like...
You're just open. I love it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about kids.
Everything is just, it's existing without like a tether to anything, really. It's just like a beautiful existence, kind of.
Yes. Yeah. That's how kids are. Mm-hmm. And animals, I feel.
Yeah.
Because they're just existing. I tried to talk to my dad about this last weekend. I get mad at my dogs even sometimes now, but he gets mad at them a lot. And I tried to explain to him.
Not Zeta, though.
Yeah.
No.
She's wild, dude.
Zeta princess.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's because we project from our mind like, oh, you did this intentionally.
Bad
You knew better. You're
This
supposed
dog
to do
smells
this
fine.
and this and this. But if we just look at it without all those filters on, the dog's just doing dog shit, all right? And we're like, well, you're supposed to not do that dog shit, okay? And the
No
dog's
dog
just
shit.
doing dog shit, and we're getting mad at it
Dog
for
is
it.
like, I'm going to do dog shit now.
That's kind of how everything is.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's just being, and we're like, well, I don't like that. Fucking idiot. Tina, you fat lard.
Look at your dinner.
What do they feed her? Like mac and cheese?
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Fish sticks or something.
Yeah, something. She's a fat lard.
So you got these fucking expensive ass earbuds, huh? For these Mexican guys at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shops earbuds. That's kind of wild, dude.
I just brought them so you could experience it because I was like, this is pretty. I bet he fucks with these. So I was like, I'll show you. Ain't it wild? It's pretty fast, too.
Yeah. I didn't know the technology had caught up that fast yet.
When Craig was telling me about it, I was like, did you get scammed?
Yeah, like an older guy telling you this shit.
I was trying so hard. I didn't say, like, did you get scammed? But in the back of my mind, I was like, so he's like, I found him on Facebook. They do that. And I was like,
on Facebook?
Yeah. And I was like, oh.
Yikes.
And then I checked the email, and I was like, $350. And they came and they fucking worked. And
they worked like a damn chunk.
I was like, what? I was like, we're living in Star Trek, Craig. I was like,
bro.
You know, the conference where all the aliens got their fucking headphones on, but they can all like under. I was like, that's where we're living. It does every language.
Really?
It does like every popular language. Yeah.
And so it's in real time. And so while you're
it's
literally
like,
just
like I'm not talking and you're literally hearing it in Spanish as I'm saying these words, but it's like you tap it, say what you're saying, you tap it again, or you just stop talking and it times out, and then you hear it right after I tap it.
And then
it picks up the words real time and translates them, but it waits for me to be done, and then it says it.
Damn, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. It's crazy that technology's come this far already.
Yeah, it's an app,
bro. The language barrier's gone.
I downloaded an app and he bought earbuds.
The language barrier's gone. For $300, there's no language barrier. That's pretty insane.
I watched the night before they were supposed to come, because I was watching the tracking number. I watched videos on like different travel people that use them when they go to like different countries just to travel, and they're all talking about like how good they were, and I kept checking to be like, are these guys paid by these motherfuckers? Is this a sponsorship? And
is this Pfizer?
Yeah, there's just too many like
I
reviews.
Said that, but
they're not gonna get you for that.
They better not.
But yeah, they work. They work good.
That's pretty fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, you can do so. There's like different modes and shit.
Modes on it.
It's called the Time Kettle W2 Edge, by the way, if anybody's. But you can do simul mode, wear an earbud in each ear to keep your hands free and communicate easily. So that's probably when like you're hearing their language and it's getting said in English, and then you can translate it back into their language or something. Mm-hmm. Or you can listen. You just understand what motherfuckers are saying to you and not say anything back. You think people are talking shit at the airport. You recognize the language, put them in, you can hear what they're saying.
That's pretty badass. Oh, so it just picks it up.
Place the mobile microphone. Listening mode is place the mobile microphone close to the speaker and wear the earbud to listen to the translation. So like if you just want to have somebody talk and you hear it in English, but you don't want them to understand you for whatever reason. Speaker mode, place the mobile microphone close to the speaker and wear the earbud and listen to the translation. So you can do it off your phone if like one of them is charged. And then we use touch mode, which is like touch, talk. He hears it. Touch, talk, I hear it.
And you said he was super excited about it, huh?
He was like, this is crazy that technology is doing this nowadays. But he said that in Spanish and it translated it to English.
So that's amazing.
Because I can understand what his brain is thinking now.
Yeah, that's amazing. That?
Like, we're on the same level now. There's no barrier.
That's fucking sick,
It's
dude.
like walking in between the dimensions. Because like the whole time it's been like, no sé, mi amigo, like I don't know. And then he'll be like, all right, pulls out phone. Then I have to talk into it. Okay, and the translation shit because it's Google.
So what's this translation through? They make their own?
I don't know. Yeah,
that's insane.
I just downloaded.
Is this Chinese spyware?
But it's like on. It picks it up perfectly. I swear to God. Every time he would talk, there's like I hit Spanish, but then there's like Spanish Mexico, Spanish Portugal, Spanish Spain. There's like all the different types.
And you guys just leave it in all day or what?
No, usually it's like when we need them. So like if I have to tell him to do something, like I know some stuff in Spanish, like cambio de aceite or something like that is oil change. Frenos is like brakes. Oros is like tires. So you could be like blue azul coche is like blue car, and you could be like cambio de aceite, blue car oil change. And that's enough for him to be like, well, okay, grab the car, pull it on, do the oil change, and then it's yeah. But like if he has to be like he's pointing at shit or like freaking out, then I put it in, and then he's like, like the other day he was like, I have to take my wife to the hospital. She's got this, and this going on. I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, go.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, instead of him being like, oh, I don't know, I
don't say this
he
to
doesn't
you.
he doesn't speak a lick of English.
That's crazy.
He says like okay and thank you.
Craig is lucky that shit worked because he just hired these. Did the other guy last? What happened?
No, he just left. He just I heard a door close and I looked out to see who was here and it was him leaving. I was like, all right. So then I just checked the toolbox. Nothing was stolen. So I was like,
all right.
I was like, Craig the Cuban left. I was like, I don't know where he went.
So what's this guy, Mexican?
Yeah, Mexican, but he's not. He's going to Mexico Friday, so he's not going to be there tomorrow or Friday because they're driving. And then he's not coming back till February because it's cold. He said.
Is he illegal?
I think so.
He's not coming back till February?
Yeah, he's avoiding the hace frío.
And the shop's just okay with that?
See.
Why?
It's no problema.
Why is you just allowed to take all that time off?
Yeah, I mean, we were paying him.
Dog shit?
I mean, we were paying him, but I shouldn't say like a whole lot, but.
Whoa! I just uncovered a mystery.
We wrote him a check, so I hope that's good, but.
It's enough. I'm sure.
I don't know. He had a license and everything, like a U.S. license.
That's pretty badass.
So he must be
yeah.
legal.
To do that, you have to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
We had to get him insured and everything. So yeah, he had to be.
You got the ins on all the fucking information business wise. That's pretty badass.
Nice.
Is it terrifying?
Yes. Spooky.
What's the scariest part?
Everything. Everything is equally scary. You can sign checks.
Sign them?
Yeah, like you can write a check for whatever you want and sign it.
That's a weird amount of power.
It's a weird amount of power. That's how like that money disappeared. Remember when I told you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of nuts.
They have like an accountant and everything, so immediately you would be like, "Huh? Where the fuck is this?" And they keep a close eye on that shit. That's not the type of character to try any of that shit by any means, but they added me to the check thing because it's like if he's not there and like a vendor comes that we owe money, someone's got to be able to pay him. You know, so then somebody's got to be able to write a fucking check. Kim can sign checks too, but sometimes Kim's not there.
Is that how that other guy got into the office and stole money?
I don't know what he really did. He got like card numbers. Like he took pictures of the cards and shit.
Oh.
Committed like fraud. But he was like ordering shit for him, other people. Like he ordered a whole engine without saying anything. So he was using like the company through other companies that we do business with. Like we buy shit from. So it doesn't look out of the ordinary. Like the accountant would never flag it. They're like, no, they just bought an engine. But no, he fucking bought an engine for himself and didn't say shit.
That's wild.
It's wild.
How much was the engine?
$4,000.
Did you return it?
Yeah, we got it in time.
That's nuts. I wonder what happened to that guy.
Apparently, somebody told me today he's cutting trees. He partnered with like a Mexican dude, and they're going around cutting trees. One of my customers said like, "Did you replace Tyler?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Do you know him?" And I was like, "Unfortunately, yes, I do know him." And they were like, "Do you know what he's doing?" And I was like, "No." "Do you know what he's doing?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's cutting trees." And I was like, "Craig, get in here."
That's a crazy job.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind cutting trees, but that guy, at least he can't steal them.
The guy was like, I paid him like $40 a tree. I was like,
damn.
I was like, that ain't nothing.
He must have lost all the jobs that he could.
Most likely.
Because he was fucking around at Casey's too.
Yep. We work on the general manager of that Casey's car. Kim is also her name.
You talked a lot of shit, huh?
She actually, we didn't talk any shit. She came in one day and asked about him because she heard through the grapevine that he worked there.
That's nuts.
And she was like, we've been having some problems with him. Like, do you did anything happen that I should know about? And we were like, oh, you might want to sit. She was there for like an hour or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. But
Talking it
now
up?
she like, when I go in there to get sins and she's like, you got a spot today that's open? And I'm like, yeah, you want us to come pick it up? She's like, yeah, I'll throw the keys in it.
That's pretty badass.
So it's like easy peasy.
Just steal.
But
the
it is
car.
weird being like around town and people are asking you for like,
Talking about
can you
this
work
guy.
on my car? Or like, yeah, do you know this guy? You know, it's weird. Weird when people know you, I guess. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're like a local celebrity now.
Don't say that. That's gross.
You are. You're the local shop guy.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
Chance fucking Nielsen's famous. It's like your basketball games, dude. I was talking about that on the podcast yesterday, I think, too.
What's that?
About how you felt in basketball games. It's like being a celebrity, dude. That's why, like, comedy is literally like, it's like sports for nerds. It's like sports for people who don't want to do actual sports. Well, I guess, like, there's a lot of jujitsu guys and shit, but a lot of nerds, dude. Mostly nerds and drug addicts.
They're just like fuck ups. They're not like necessarily nerds.
Smart nerds, though. They're smart fuck ups.
You got to be witty in order to be.
They fucked up smart enough.
You gotta say something funny, and that's hard.
What's this thing at? 36?
36?
All right.
What is this, huh?
You got a lot of mail over here you haven't opened. If I open it, it's a felony.
You're telling me how to track packages. Yeah, I know.
I can't wait for fucking tomorrow to be over, dude. It's been a stressful ass fucking week.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. My brain just feels squished all the time. The whole week, it's just felt like... It might be because I don't have any caffeine. I done goofed. And I've been stressing my shit. Well, I just didn't buy any. I was going to go without it, but that's a bad idea because I drank a lot of caffeine when I was cutting those logs. I drank like 3 cups a day.
You could take one of mine if you want in the morning.
I thought about it. I thought about stealing it, and I was going to tell you, but I didn't.
You can if you want.
Nah, I'd just torture myself. I got $1. I can buy an 80-cent cup of coffee from the vending machine. I got $1 and change in my truck.
Yeah. You ever played Cyberpunk?
No, you?
You have played Cyberpunk. I watched.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just crashing and killing people.
Yeah. Were you drunk when you were playing it?
I think so.
The fact that you can remember means not too bad. But
yeah, I remember a lot of things from when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really... There's no necessary point to really get fucked up anymore because I remember a lot.
And you're trying to forget it.
No, I'm not really necessarily anymore. I just don't... The feeling is what gets me all the time. It's like I don't like sitting in feelings all the time.
Yeah,
like feeling stressed all week. Yeah. Like I hate that.
Yeah, it's not good.
It just feels like shit. So you're like,
rumination, basically.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, it shifted a little bit, and then drink a little bit, and I'll feel fine. Yeah. Then I go overboard a lot. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to do sometimes. There's no path laid out.
Yeah, you don't always.
Sometimes you feel like you're stagnant, not moving anywhere.
That's kind of what I was saying earlier about like on a long-term scale.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you are moving.
You got to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people fucking want to just quit and whine about shit.
Yeah. One day out of like the tens of thousands of days that you've been alive.
Yeah.
It's like not a lot. On a percentage scale, that's very small.
And we're young.
Yeah.
I try to remember, like, my nieces will say, like, I hate my life, or I want to kill myself. And one of them's, like, 9 years old, dude. So it's like, come on now. You're fucking 9. And it's the same for us, kind of. It's kind of funny that we...
Yeah. I've been alive for 8,099 days.
8,099 days?
Yeah. What's yours is?
21. But it's kind of weird that we even think about shit like that, like ending it already.
You're 03?
Yeah.
I see internet going slow, bro.
Does not work. Internet shit.
Cody's birthday is not allowed. Connection was interrupted. Suck my wiener. What are we talking?
The government
I
doesn't
think the
want.
internet crashed. Yeah.
The government doesn't want me to know how long I've been alive. That will destroy
7,701 days. I got 1,000 days. I don't even know. I don't. I have like 300, 400 days on you. I got like a year.
But that's my point of like my nieces saying like, "Oh, I hate my life," or "I want to kill myself," and they're young. We're young too still, and it's kind of weird that we even think that. But everybody has those thoughts where you're just like, "Fuck, this shit sucks, and I could kill myself
I
right
want
now."
to eject. Yeah.
It's like you're getting out of the pilot
I want
seat.
out. Yeah. Oh, what it is.
But then you fail completely. That's the biggest failure, is if you actually succeed in killing yourself, because then you can't fucking move on. You can't keep going.
You've reached the end.
Yeah. Even if you've hit rock bottom in life, you're still alive. And you got it.
You're just on your rock bottom.
Yeah, it just
So
fucking sucks.
Only up from here is what they would tell me when I was at rock bottom.
But that's not true. You can keep digging.
On rock bottom, you can only go up.
You could probably keep digging if you want to. You didn't get addicted to heroin.
Rock bottom implies you've hit the lowest point.
I know that. Yeah. But there's always lower.
Lowest is more than lower.
Yeah, but is there a lowest point to life?
Death.
Yeah, that's the biggest rock. Oh, I didn't know that's what you were saying.
Like, yeah. You can hit rock bottom and stay alive, but like anything lower than that is probably death.
Yeah. I thought you were saying that the people in your you said the people in your thing would tell you that?
Yeah, only up from here.
Yeah. That's why I said
if you're on rock bottom, it can only go up.
Yeah.
Which is like, if someone's fucking sad, you should tell them that. You shouldn't be like, it can always get worse.
You're not dead. Go kill your fucking self. You haven't thought about that? That's what I was saying. Hey, buddy, you can kill yourself. I'll give you the fucking knife.
I'm on rock bottom right now. Have you thought about suicide?
Yes, every fucking day. How does you fucking... All right, brother, we can end this fucking thing.
Alrighty. Hope this microphone worked out good.
I love you, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you guys.